So now that we have been through the lesson and you've seen how we can use the evidence, what we know, to make an inference, you're going to practice using this this passage from your packet called First in Flight. So, by Edward Castillo. People have dreamed of flying since the beginning of time. An ancient Greek myth tells of a boy and his father who flew with wings made of wax and feathers. But the invention of the kite marks the true beginning of flight history. Kites were first flown in China around 400 BCE. Around that time, people began to study the science of flight. For centuries, inventors built mechanical wings, attaching them to their arms. These efforts failed, but people still searched for ways to fly. During the 1480s, Leonardo da Vinci made more than 100 sketches of flying machines, which would later influence other inventors. In 1783, the Montgolfier brothers built the first hot air balloon. The balloon's passengers were a sheep, a rooster, and a duck. The brothers solved the problem of lift, but the balloon did not allow riders to move forward or steer. In the 1850s, George Cayley hoped to achieve controlled flight. His glider designs shaped the work of Otto Lilienthal. In 1891, Lilienthal became the first person to launch a manned glider. He wrote a book about his experiments, which inspired two brothers from Ohio, Orville and Wilbur Wright. The Wright brothers tested many flight theories with balloons and kites. In 1902, Wright glider could be controlled with a movable tail, but their greatest accomplishment was adding an engine to lift their glider into the air. On December 17, 1903, at Kill Devil Hills in North Carolina, the Wright Flyer first flew. Orville Wright was the first to successfully pilot a motorized flight. So, there's some questions for you to answer. And these questions are going to allow you to think through what the same work we did earlier. So, what evidence from the text? What do you already know? And then what inference can you make?